Let's look for information on stocks that you have in your portfolio. And what we're going to do is look at some financial information to help you decide if you're going to hold it or not. Holding means not selling the stock. So go to finance.yahoo.com and pull up one of your companies in your portfolio. So for Nike, I'm going to put the ticker symbol NKE. And you've all seen this page before. It shows the current price, previous close, what it closed the day before. It was 76.37. But what I want you to do is take a little bit further and scroll down. On the left side, you'll see different sections, and we want to go into financials in a minute. But first, look at the headlines down here. These headlines cover the company that you have stock in. So this is Nike. So any kind of story related to Nike is going to come up here. So what you can use stories or headlines for is if all of a sudden the stock drops or it goes skyrocketing high in a few days, you'd go down to the headlines here and say, well, what's making that happen? Maybe Nike has all of a sudden lost money in a quarter and investors are not liking it, so they sell all their stock. Or maybe they're some kind of bad news, so they sell their stock. There's multiple reasons why stocks go down, and one of the ways you can find out is to go into headlines and see what's up there. Anywho, we're going to go to the financials, cover the income statement. If you click on income statement for your stock, the Nike stock is showing annual data, and for May of 2013, May of 2012, and May of 2011. So total revenue among that time is back in 2011. It's 20 million, and this is all numbers in thousands, so it's actually 20 billion. Then it goes up to 23, and then it goes up to 25. So that's a pretty good range of numbers. Numbers are increasing. Let's look at gross profit. Gross profit went from 9.2 going up to 10.1, going up to 11. So that's pretty good as well. And then we have these expenses. So let's look at the expenses that's going up. So we have 6.3, 7.0, 7.7. So those expenses are rising along with the profit, but that if the company's growing, then those would be expanded as well. Operating income or loss is the bottom line. So if the income is 2.8 going up to 3.0, probably close to 3.1, and then 3.2. So that's a good flow as well. Now we want to look at the total bottom line, which is net income. So, or net loss. If the company loses money, it'll be in parentheses. So let's see what the net income's been doing. So we have 2.1 going up to 2.2, going up to 2.4, almost 2.5. So in the last 3 years, their net income has been increasing. So in the last 3 years, their net income has been increasing. So that's always a good sign. Now let's look at another company that has not been doing so well as of the date of this video. Amazon. We're going to go look in their financials, their income statement, and see what the story is there. So again, we have the 3 different years, 2012, 2011, 2010, and we have gross profit going from 7.6 up to 10.7 up to 15.1. Well, that looks pretty good. That's a good flow there. Expenses going from 6.2, 9.9 up to 14.4. That's pretty good. That's, I guess it's industry wide. If you are growing your company, it's going to increase, but maybe that's kind of a big increase. We'll see. Operating income or loss. So it went from 1.4 down to 8.62, down to 676,000, actually million, because it's in thousands as well. So that is a bad way for numbers to go when you're looking to invest in a company. And if you haven't guessed it already, the net income went down from 1.5 billion to 631 million
to in 2012, and the last year they lost 33 or 39 million. Crazy. So that is why the stock, Amazon stock is not such a happy stock. And if you are going to look at the 5-year graph, it's still doing pretty good, because so investors must think it's still not such a bad idea. So that's how you get the information on financials.